Boom. Appreciate you guys watching. If you did watch, if you got to the end of the video, I would appreciate a local like and subscribe, fam. You get me? If you don't, hope you enjoyed the same way. But fuck yourself if you don't. Nah, I'm not gonna say that, but you know what? Fuck yourself if you don't. Fuck sakes. But I don't mean that. Yes, fuck. Who knows? Anyway, the point that I'm trying to fucking get across is respect for watching the video. Hope the people would have enjoyed. Yeah, man, just a little routine of elite amateur that is training to be pro, pretty much. Um, I do hope you get something good out the video if you come across this video, or if you're someone that's working on your own flexibility or your own strengths or whatever. I hope that there's things in this video that you can come to find that do help, because the main thing with this morning routine is that it is no set routine. Obviously, waking up and observing the thoughts and doing this and the stretching, the shadow boxing, the watching the markets, and all that is set in place, yes, but the order of it, that is all over the gap. Like, obviously with this road to recovery, at the moment, it's up and down. The pain levels are just completely a mystery to me at the moment. I actually have no idea what the fuck is wrong with me. This shit's just killing me off. So sometimes in the morning I'll wake up and go for a shower, a hot shower first, to do just get my muscles hot so they can have a bit of a soak, and then I'll go into a muscle soak, or I'll go into a bit of a sauna session and have a shadow box in the sauna session, or just little things like this, man. The morning will rotate depending on what my body needs. My body and myself have got to a communication level where my body actually does tell me what it needs, what it doesn't like, these types of things. And in the average terms of things, I know that can sound kind of mad, but we as humans, we can build this connection with ourselves. Like, we build connections with people, and let's say like you go over to your friend's house and you can tell your friend is just a bit upset or a bit of out of it because they're acting a certain type of way, or they're not eating, or these types of things. Same way we can apply these types of adjustments to ourselves when we create or try create a revenue where we are caring for ourselves in such a way that we can notice such little things. And as a fighter, I can say 100%, I know my body intimately, inside and out. I know my levels when I'm really healthy. I know myself when I'm ill. I know myself when I am not so ill, but I'm not exactly peaking. I know myself when I'm almost dying, because shit, a nigga's almost died enough times, sucker. So, like, I know, like, where my levels are at 100%. Like, tip top and damn near about to fucking croak over, basically. So yeah, man. And like, the one of the biggest things that helped me know like my level for like about to die or I might die was sepsis, funny enough. And that was something that was really fucked. Like, had me mash up, bro. I thought I was gonna die in bed. I actually almost died in bed for 2 weeks. Like, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to show the footage of like what my hand looked like, but fucking hell, I had 2 holes in my knuckle. Obviously, I've got damaged scar tissue now, but I had 2 holes in my knuckle. The initial hole where the cut was, and then a hole inside the actual hole, and it was leaking. It was leaking all types of shit. And bro, I'll be honest, the pain levels of that and all these types of things help me understand my body like really well. So this is like, whilst I'm ill right now and doing auto recovery, I can recommend certain things. Obviously, I can never speak to anyone's like fitness or anybody's like own health. You can only understand your own health. But it's just good to get these types of things out on the internet or whatever. Because like a big part of why I want to do this is because whilst I've been doing research into what I'm meant to do to heal myself currently, and why I'm doing for my body detoxification or all these types of things, I've done a lot of research. And it's good to see, like, yo, people will go through similar things. Like, as much as, like, yeah, you are alone in the world and, like, you're alone in that problem, it's good to know, like, yo, Rego, there's other people that have gone through it. Clearly, it's evident that you can get through it. It's that simple. If you choose to look at it, and obviously, you can look at it like, oh, that's them and that's not me, and and they had this and they had that, and it's easy to look at these types of things and say these types of things. But me personally, I'm someone that is heavily dependent on myself. Like, I look at myself for a lot of things. I am my own biggest self-critique, so no one can ever come try to tell me about me because I know me. You get me? Or like when certain things are being like put into my body by myself, my body now tells me like that's bad for you. Like, for example, like whilst I've been doing this road to recovery, I'll eat a certain type of food, immediately it'll come back up. I'll throw that shit back up and I will start to get into a bit of projectile vomit. And I know that it's just looking at it like, oh, yo, Judge, you could have ate something funny. Or I can look at it like, yo, my body's telling me, don't put that in the fucking system. That's all. What the fuck you doing, lad? So it's just the way you look at things. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video of like what a morning of a elite amateur training to pro looks like. Cause yeah, man, obviously a lot of it is just fitness and health and well-being and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully whoever watches it can pick up certain bits or whatever from it that's useful to yourselves. And like I said, I hope you enjoy.
Alright, see, we're starting off our day here, very simple. Cleaning our area, cleaning our space. That includes moving like the beds and things, sweeping off, mopping up, just cleaning where you start. You get me? Making that area clean. Obviously, I woke up that morning, and my neck was just mashed up, and my wrists were feeling just fucked. So we just loosened those up. But the actual task here is observing thoughts that you wake up with, seeing which ones are carrying on from the previous day, good and bad, and seeing what are being carried through the day. Obviously, just gotta carry yourself right in the morning. It helps to carry yourself throughout the rest of the day. But yeah, man, see right here, wrist were feeling fucked still. And oddly enough, yeah, like, yo, this type of sensation follows through even to my fingers, like when that man got building arthritis. And then right here, we get into some stretches for the leg. This particular one hits for me, my hips, and stretches the back. I think it's the quads. Yo, the back of your legs is your quads. Yo, I used to do PT and I should know this, but yeah, I think it's the quads. But yeah, so just stretching, breathing whilst I'm doing all this. And as you can see, I'll go from raised arms to holding my stomach as well. That's just a breathing technique. Because obviously when you're training as well, like when you get really tired, my coach will tell me, raise your arms, or after a good session, raise your arms, keep breathing like that. And it's just a good way to breathe through the pain for myself whilst I'm doing this exercise, because I'm also on my knees are mashed up, and I'm also trying to open up my gates for the morning that already feel stiff anyway, and I haven't had any type of shower or loosen my muscles pre-hand. And then here, we're just getting into opening the shoulder gates. Like, obviously, woke up, and the more that, like, I'll get into stretching, the more I will notice, like, oh, this is aching now, or, like, that aches, and it's just there, like, you gotta tend to that now, because that's my body, like, you know what I mean? So, obviously, I'm just crossing over the arms here to get a bit more of a muscle strain. Well, not muscle strain, just to tighten the muscles a bit here. I don't know how to really describe this, but it's just basically crossing over and just leaning into each shoulder, each side, just to, like I said, loosen up the muscle. For me, this exercise works because you go deeper into the stretch than you would in a regular way of like how I started this stretch initially. And then, yeah, man, I'm fairly sure. Go from one side. Oh, okay. Apparently I got lazy here and just decided not to do the other side. But you meant to do side to side. I'm right here leaning back and stretching the shoulders because my posture isn't correct. Obviously, a lot of people's postures aren't correct. That's just very common these days because a lot of leaning over, or when we're on our phones leaning over, or when we're working we lean over, when we're at desks, or when we're just working in general. There's a lot of like hunching over. So obviously just leaning back for proper posture, and then stretching the muscles the way they should be in the correct posture. And then right here, just stretching in out the legs and my calves just for the next exercise that I'm about to get into. So all these things are just progressive building. See how we started off just standing up and like slightly stretching, and then we get into a squat variation. You know what I mean? See, we get deeper into the stretch now. And as you can see, got balance here on the left side. And on my right side, I have to be on my tippy toes based on the fact. Man said tippy toes. Fucking hell. But yeah, I had to be on my toes then. Yeah, this side. Because my balance isn't as good as this side, as you can see. Can't really hold it as well. And then, obviously, just to get the stretch complete, or actually just create more balance for myself with my legs, and then get into the stretch. And like I said, because there's a balance that needs to be retained with all this, we do both sides anyway. And it's odd that I don't have balance in my right side because I only pop that knee, and I have more balance in my left side. And that knee, I relocated, and I had mashed up that knee more anyway. That was meant to be my worst knee, so it's funny that I actually have more balance in that knee. But yeah, whilst we're doing all these things, shaking off some of the things, oh fuck you, that's the dog snoring. But yeah, some of these things, shaking it off, because me personally, whilst I stretch, these things cause me a lot of pain, or fuck, they just hurt, man. Fucking hell. Stretching, man. Who would have thought? Like, basic things like yoga and stretching. Man would look at it and laugh, but like, yo, burn up your blood clot, you know, because if you ain't got good flexibility naturally, or if you don't work on your flexibility in certain areas, yo, the things are just stiff up, man. The muscles, like, get used to not being used in that type of way. So then they just have kind of like getting used to being in that way. It's kind of like having a car, you get me? Like, if you don't use it properly, battery will die, and it'll get used to not being used. And same way, like, in the morning, like, this is why I say, like, it's very important to get your muscles, like, warm before you do these things, because it's kind of like cold starting a car. You don't start it correctly or give it that time to warm up, and you're just doing more damage than you're doing good. Like, yeah, you can speed it up and speed up the process, you're doing more damage. Right there, we're doing tape study, studying all the grades, previous, current, prodigies, all these types of things, because for me, I'm going to make it, and not only have I got to make it, I've got to maintain it. Longevity and stability in this game is something that I've come to learn is very important. Obviously, a lot of people don't see it that way, or a lot of people aren't in the game for those types of things. But me personally, I am. I'm going to run it up and take everyone's spot. You get me? Judge on top, soon come. Get me? Run with my crown. Just ain't been given it yet. But yeah, man, just some boxing, shadow boxing. And obviously some of these forms are just practice forms, or practice in fights, or just new things that I wanted to practice, or that I thought about, or combinations that I thought about, or just slowing down the combination just for my body's sake. And then on top of that, just also thinking about where I'm going to go next, what comes back, or like what I'm putting out as well. Like, you get me? Like, responsible defense, you get me? And then also on top of that, I do practice MMA, Muay Thai, fucking BJJ, Tai Chi, a bit of karate. I'm not gonna say I'm a professional at all these things. My only career or anything that I'll ever like say I'm good at, realistically, like that, boxing and fighting, you get me? Like, even MMA that I practice, I won't chat the dog's bollocks at MMA, but I know I can do my thing, you get me? Obviously, I'm a student of the game, so there's always more to be learned, so I never claim to know it all either, you get me? Like, even some of the things I will learn, I have to unlearn to develop better things, you get me? Like, all part of the game, fam. All for the love of the game, furthermore, you get me? See, you ain't ready for that. To your face, imagine
Imagine you think you could come squander my day and upset my day. You think you had teeth and then boom, teeth to the face. Ross, you ain't ready for that. Yo, it'll be a long day for you. Yeah, man.
I was feeling somebody watching me. Tis a Monday. Markets opened not long ago. Pretty much cleared up on Thursday's volatility because there was on GBP USD on Thursday there was a major drop, like twice. So Thursday morning 7:40 there's a good old little spike that come down. By 2:38 he had confirmed like that was the direction by just following just a downtrend, really, like a major downtrend, not the biggest sin, but still major downtrend. And it retraced price to, there was a quarter of pips left to be fully retraced, but that didn't matter. That's going to be, but Thursday's ones didn't get retraced all the way, because I believe Monday today it will fully retrace back to that original high on that Thursday, because even on Thursday cleared up a decent bit, and then by the time Friday come round it dropped again majorly, but because it had already cleared and set high, I put it on my story and that, like, yo, price done what it done. I literally done half an hour by half an hour, or 15 minutes by half an hour by half an hour by another 21 minutes to show, like, yo, this was the clear direction. Like, I called it like a G, like I called it as it was happening and before it happened. So get in the chat. And then where's the, obviously this right here was the trade that I took, and this was coming off of the previous draws that I was referring to. And then obviously we done what we done, took our take profit, yeah, excellent. And then we come out at perfect time. And then obviously this was the Monday setup as well. Just right about, obviously you can't look on, you know, right, look, Pete right, yeah, so, yeah, right here, that little green Pete, we got a little Pete there, but we're over here, past this liquidity pit. So, we know we're all going for this. Plus, the markets are in a financial crisis again. Not really a crisis, fam, it's all a setup. Don't watch that though. Judge knows, I know, jaw trades 25.8. Yeah, nigga. So, I don't even think well, Mondays I don't trade anyway, to be fair, unless there's certain conditions that like fall into Monday, like today. Like sometimes I won't trade news. I would say sometimes it's a good part I won't trade news, but like when Fridays just happened, double major news hit, like it impacted the market in a way where it's there, like it impacted it to my strat. So of course I'm gonna play into that shit. Like it's doing what I need it to do. So that being the case, we just run it up. Today we've got well, not major news, we've got some news coming in. What do we don't call this major news, what news do we call this? There's major. Alright, that's just news, right? News come in 5 minutes. Comes in again in 3 minutes. Then there's fucking major news again in 3 hours. Then there's Amber fucking news coming in again today. Like, I ain't fucking with that shit, fam. Look how dangerous that is. And I just got my portfolio breakdown. After 2 years, fam, your boy is 58.1% profitable. My nigga, do you know how fucking sick that is to look at those figures? Like, to be 58.1% in profitability, and to be an actual profitable trader all clear round, like in a firm or in a bank or just any of them things there, you need to clear 30. I've cleared it by 28.1, not to get my head all gassed, but a nigga's proud.
Next prayer, you know what I mean? Damn. But today, I'm gonna cover some entries. I don't think I'm doing shit in the market today because it's looking peak. Yeah, man, this is my first long-ish kind of video, like 20 odd-ish minutes. So if you actually spent 20 minutes or 20 minutes or so every day to watch this video, appreciate that. Respect. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, you know all them ways. That's all. Come on. And yeah, man, catch you on the next one.